Hey, what's going on? We're here with Dre, and we're gonna go over how to build an at-home kettlebell workout. And actually, this is from one of your workouts, so it's not purely made up. It's the real deal. But man, I want you to not only take us through it, but like the philosophy of how you build it and why. Because obviously, the people that are doing kettlebell workouts at home, there's limitations, right? It's like you don't have as many weight stacks to be able to work with and stuff. But like, what's your philosophy around this?
The biggest thing is really getting the movement prep and really focusing on prepping yourself for the load and the exercise that you're gonna be doing. So I really put a heavy emphasis on prepping your body by doing mobility stuff, but also by doing some power and some speed work to get your heart rate going, to get your body loose. So that way you don't have to spend a lot of times with warm-up sets. Your first set should be your work set. Because you spent a lot of time warming up properly, you don't have to waste time doing a set with lightweight. You just go to your working weight right
So
away.
no ramp sets, right? It's like
No
your
ramps,
warm-up,
yep.
you're just like, boom, you're going into it.
Yep.
And usually how long do your warm-ups like this, the warm-ups that you're gonna take, basically take through right now in this program, usually how long does it take?
It takes about 5 to 10 minutes, but what you're doing, you're taking away that first warm-up set from every exercise you got. So you get the time back through there.
Okay, yeah, and I get that, man, like, cause it's like at home, let's be real, like I work out at home now. If warm-up at the gym was 12 minutes, at home it's like 6 to 8 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you got
It
less
don't
time.
take much. I mean, you got a few exercises you get going. It don't take much.
Yep. So let's go through kind of like this, the mobility drill / movement prep. That would consist of the warm-up.
Okay, so first we got the toe squats. That one we're really focusing on getting your ankles and your knees prepped, but also your hips and a little bit of stability work as well. Then from there you have the reverse lunge and the reach, similar. All the warm-ups have a similar purpose. We got a lot of lower body stuff today, so a lot of stuff in your warm-up is gonna be prepping your knees, your ankles, and your hips for exercise.
And then on the movement prep, we just kind of like trying to get that nervous system going, because now we got power, right? We got power included in it.
Yep, and get your heart rate up too. Some people, like me personally, I like to start my workouts at my high.
Like sweating.
Sweating, get going. That way when I'm...
Hey, nobody's seen you in that video before sweating though.
yeah, no, for sure. It's like, I like to start my videos, I mean, a lot of my workouts at a high pace. Sometimes I like to be at my peak, like the highest my heart rate will get.
Before you start,
Before I start. And then from there, I'm just coming down, working in the strength where it's more at that 130 to 140 range where I'm in that burning fat stage.
Okay, that's what's up, man. From where do you go, the strength, power, speed, obviously, because we got different types of movements here, but take us through even just the breakdown of the exercises, why the reps are the way that they are in this workout, in this program, and how you pair them up.
All right, so for what the reps I got for the toe squats and stuff, the reps are pretty high, the sets are pretty high, because when people are working out at home, they don't have access to a lot of load. A lot of times they may have a 35-pound kettlebell or maybe just a 24. So in order to get that same rate of failure and training and fatigue, you gotta do more repetition, more sets, and a lot of it. So I'm assuming, and in most cases, I talk to a lot of people, in most cases, they don't have many weights. So for order them to get a good workout, they need to have more reps. And I've had people tell me that that treated it like this, it was like it wasn't a good workout because you didn't have that many reps and sets in it. So I started putting more reps and more sets, figuring it'll be harder before it get easier. So they'll approach it in a way where I can't do this now, but I'll finish the reps another week. Like I'll get better and better.
So pretty much it's like you might be in, you're actually telling me this, you might be in week 3 or 4, and then you'll get through the workout, but up to that, maybe you won't even get all the reps.
You won't even get all the reps.
So you're working towards finishing the reps.
Yeah, you might have to cut the reps as you're going.
How, like on these, like what do you usually like prescribe on tempos? And I know it doesn't have to be seconds or whatever, but is it like more of a smooth tempo? Are you a control down, like fast up?
Always quality, especially when you're starting out. I'm like, every rep should be a quality rep. If you can't do a quality rep, go lower in the weight. Just because in the beginning, you want to make sure your form is there. Once you're training heavy, you got weeks under your belt, you got months on your belt, you can have ugly form when you're doing a higher weight. But if you're using lightweight, your form needs to be at its best.
And then you're gonna, so like, are we, I would say combining, for example, the loaded toe squats with a lower body? So it's gonna go upper with a lower body?
It's upper with the lower. That way you're not, some people, they superset 2 exercises that's working the same muscle. It's kind of, I've done it before, but it's counterproductive. I like to having the full body effect of the blood flowing from top to bottom. So you'll be supersetting a lower body exercise with upper body exercise. For this one in particular, we have the loaded toe squats with the wide row. The wide row is great because it's helping you in your toe squats because you're working on your abductors and your stability of your lower body. And then you go into your squats and you're gonna need that. Yeah.
So you're thinking about that too.
Yeah, I'm
like,
thinking about that.
You're almost doing like, well, you're working with strength and mobility in your adductors, open them up, bam, you go back to the toe squats, you're feeling better because your adductors usually tight for squats for most people.
Yep.
And then second part, you go to the kickstand paw squats. So, and then with the lunge row, take us through that real quick.
The kickstands, again, it's just similar. With this one, we're going heavy quads, we're going heavy calf, and heavy on the ankles. So the kickstands, just another variation that's going to hit your quads, but it also is going to let you get a deeper range of motion than some people may be able to get on their toe squats or just their regular squats.
So for example, right, and then we go, because I actually want to wrap this up, but the third one you got, so we got the reverse curtsy. Love that, open up the hips, right, same thing. And a lot of stuff that people, what I love about your programs is like, man, you work on stuff that most people don't work on. It's like weak link training left and right. And then the heavy KB sumo side bend, which by the way, man, you're gonna see me in the video. Like, it's cooking the glute. Like adductors, core, cooking the glute. So that combo, what do you think about when you're combining those two?
Again, with the hips, it's kind of like prepping the hip and that motion with stability, and then utilizing the stability that you created from the other exercise.
And so, like this one, for example, there's a lot of pulling. If, because I want to just say, like, if the other day where you have a full body program, is there going to be more of a push in there?
Yeah. So so the way it goes is like, so this one is lower body push, upper body pull. So you have different versions of it where this one's more of a horizontal pull. You may have a vertical pull where you're doing pull-ups. You're doing lat pull downs, you're doing stuff of that sort. But this one's more quad focused with the lower body push. And you have lower body pull, you'll be your deadlifts, your single leg RDLs, a lot of your kettlebell swings, a lot of your stuff that's really working the hinges, your glutes, and all your hamstrings and all that.
I love it, man. Like the thing here that I really like, and two, when you don't have the loads, for example, because you're doing higher reps, but also, like, I would guarantee the first time, somebody like, I do all types of stuff, but people that just lift regular, let's call it regular, right? Like, we're kind of in the sagittal play monsters, right? And you start adding in these adductor rows and side bends and curtsies, and like, man, like most people will probably be sore from the get-go because it's like they never, people are like, man, I work out a lot. But man, this will test you.
It really will.
Man, this will test you.
And it kind of does the opposite of what most people say. That people are like, I don't like majoring in the minors.
Yeah.
They don't like working exercises that aren't that big. I'm like the opposite. I know I'm good at a deadlift. I know I'm good at the stuff that's outside of that I want to build up, because now I know I'm making it better by building all that up.
And by the way, for anybody that's like seen Dre like lift regular weights, he can lift a lot of regular weights. And what I found too, like I've been doing kettlebells for a long time, and like, stealing your moves, seeing like stuff that you do. When you do it, man, a lot of time the weak link is essentially like that ceiling to you taking things to another level, right? But whether it's a squat, it's a lunge, it's a deadlift, it's a press, and it's like you bring the weak link up, all of a sudden it's like, shit, this weight that I used to not be able to move, now it's moving.
Exactly.
Right? And
especially with like the split squats and the lunges, my legs, I could probably leg press 2,000 pounds, but if I want to put that on my back, I don't have the core stability for it. It's like I got to start building up those areas, let my body operate the way it's supposed to. It's like you become the machine you've been training with.
Yeah. Oh, tagline. T-shirt tagline. But hey, do you for pretty much like all your programs full body?
Always full body. But it's more structure to it. Like you have that where you're not just training your quads, you're training, you know what I mean?
Because I sometimes I'll just even say that it's like unfair to, man, you bucket it, but like if you looked at every one of these movements that we did, how many things are going on, bro? You got like right, but it's like we're all connected, and I think this kind of the mentality. We talked about this on a podcast too, a while back, where it's just like this mentality of putting everything in buckets, and it's like push, pull, this, and and it's it's neatly put together. Like our body is not so much more than that. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And I would highly encourage everybody that likes to lift and goes, traditional lifting in the gym, man, add like one of these training sessions per week. Bro, like steal it. Meaning like go on his programs, go on YouTube, on his IG, and do the workout, because it's like it will test you, right? All this stuff that you're like, yeah, man, I can squat this, that, the other. Man, go do toe squats with 2 KBs, like 52s for 10 controlled tempo. Like, see what happens, man. It's like,
and you know what it is? It's asking your body to do more than just have strength. You're asking your body to be stable. You're asking your body to have balance. You're asking your body to have control. And like, can you do that now with load?
Yep.
And most people can't. And it's like, why can't I? It's like, oh, you got to work on all the small stuff.
And the longevity, like, I mean, I know this is like a thing that gets played out a lot now, but like longevity, right? Man, I'll see you on one leg pressing off, right? Like now we got stability, we got hip flexor strength, we got all these different things in the program that a lot of times people are missing. So, man, I love this shit. We're gonna do a lot more of it. As always, my man, good work. Make sure you check Dre out.